So last time, we had a couple really close calls. Dipped out a little bit early because of it. Like to make it, obviously killing the boss at least one of these times. Um, the battlefield I'm definitely a little meh on. We'll try it again though. Just a little chill game here. Oh nice, we already got a sword. A gladius. And some armor. We'll always accept that. For sure. And a nice ring. Extra counter. We're going to try to maybe follow a bit of an archetype of a build here. Whether it be counter, evasion, that sort of thing. Alright, what do we got? Pure damage. We don't really need that right now. Alright, so slap down the spider cocoon and a road lantern. See how that does. Holy smokes. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we'll slap down another one and another cocoon. And then we're gonna do... I forget how I used to always set this up. Because the diagonal doesn't technically work. Anyhow. So we'll do like that, and like that, and like that. Nice, another meadow. Oh, we should check this here. 4 to 6, meh. And 92, meh. We want to, preserve those in the sense of the more that they loop around here and go to the end, they get turned into like the scrap metal and stuff that'll be up here. So it's actually beneficial for us to kind of, chill and let it prosper. Any equipment that we don't necessarily need, we keep as such. Evasion 9%, so that's something we can, kind of spec into if we want to. Shield, we will put that on. Just flat damage reduction, I believe. We got a vampire mansion. We will switch to that immediately. Don't know why he's switching targets so often, but it's okay. Nice. It's gonna be like the hardest part of our map so far. Level 2 shield, I mean nice, but the extra counter is also very nice. Yeah, I'm it says it can stack. I'm confused by how exactly it works, because it says spawning on the tiles around it, but I'm not exactly sure how it reduces it, because it doesn't really feel like it's reducing it. We'll see next day. Yeah, see 2 spiders, and we might even get 3 spiders by the time we finish our loop. Alright, now this is what we will want to take a look at, so 8 to 12 we will take that. That's a big increase in health, so we'll take that. Even bigger, but it's alright. Yeah. Not exactly sure how I feel about that. Oops. Because, yeah, It seems to me that this isn't actually really reducing the number of enemies spawning on the tiles around it, because this is just forcing a spawn every time. So I'm a little confused as to how I should be using those, and if I should just remove them from my deck for now, because I'm uncertain of what exactly I'm supposed to do there. We will put that on. We will put that on. Vampirism is definitely a thought, but 10% is not nearly enough to be beneficial to our cause. I think we'll just chuck a rock like so. We don't even want to really use the vampire mansions, I don't think, right now. Just be a lot of hassle for us. Chrono crystals. Yeah. I don't know if I have a lot of synergies for those types of things right now. We might take those out of the deck as well. Seems like unnecessary fluff. Alright. Straight up 11. We'll take it. This is just counter, so maybe we will enact on the vampirism and just see if it helps us. Extra 2 HP every single time we hit. Upgrade our shield again. More attack speed, but not really necessary. Nice. More defense there. We do have Oblivion, so we can kind of, you know, keep chucking down rocks and such for free. I mean, it's already looking like we're gonna want to, you know, be backing soon, because of just how much damage we're taking, which is extraordinarily frustrating, considering the fact that, like, it feels as though we haven't really accomplished that much. More vampirism would be nice, but it's just not something we're rolling into. I don't even think we can really add anything necessarily, because it just seems as though it's gonna cause us a lot of problems. Alright, well, we could... There we go, that's that. No way. Huge evade there. Okay, hold on. 18 to 26, we're just gonna slap on it immediately. This is just a little bit better than our current shield, which, like I said, you know, as much as that will actually be beneficial to us, we're gonna leave it off. Okay. Much more attack speed, but we'll be losing our vampirism entirely, which I don't know if that's what we want. I think we would technically want, if we can, both of those things. Yeah. Chrono crystals. I don't really have a use for that sort of thing. We do at least have some stable metal. Very unfortunate the way that we started placing this mountain. Can't have meadows completely surrounding it. That's okay. Alright. Yeah, having more counter would be nice, but once again, I think even though it's only 3 HP, it's just HP that we won't be getting elsewhere, so. Okay, we're looking alright. Got another Oblivion, so we won't have to worry about the little goblin town. Even though they do have some good loot, it is, you know, pretty stressful to have to fight them. We just lowered the damage we're taking by a metric ton, so that's great. We'd almost like to have a Blood Grove there if we could. Alright, we'll take that. Here's what we'll do. Can't put Chrono Crystals there. We might chuck a Grove here in the future. Every 3 days. We'll do it right there. Now, a reason you might be wondering why. Maybe I could have timed it a little bit differently, but the idea being is we will be focusing on trying to make it so that this can be something as we're walking down the path, we can be like, do we really want to, you know, fight the skeleton, or do we just want to skedaddle? We should be okay to fight the skeleton, though. Nice, okay. So, we will put down, because it can be placed adjacent, so we will do like so, and like so. Okay, so that also gives us some preserved rock, not walk, preserved rock going through that area. Getting some memory fragments as well. Alright, Oblivion as well. Very huge for us. Another treasury. Alright. Another road lantern. So we will do this. We're just going to be chucking road lanterns around all over the place, seeing how they act for us. Just to see. Still not entirely, you know, convinced of their efficacy, but sorry. Ooh. 40 health upgrade there, but huge amount of defense is really paying off for us right now. Counter 22. Oh my god. He's got 30 defense. Wow. You know, after we kill this man, might be time to Oblivion him, because that is, I mean, you know, fact is though, that was huge. Don't know why everything has so much HP right now. Dang. Oh, and the evasions are not helping. We don't want that, even though it does give us a little bit more, yeah, go for the stupid little spider first. Definitely agree there. Huge amount of regen here. We definitely want a different ring. That ring's level 2. Oh my god, that's huge. Okay, so counter 22. I mean, 68 though. Whew. We're slugging. Okay, slap this down here. Now, if we get another grove, what we will do is we'll put it right adjacent here, slap down a blood grove, be able to hopefully handle that area. We're regenerating a lot of HP now, so that's huge. We're hoping we'll get to the skeleton before another one spawns. We'll check to see if that's any better. Nope. And then we will slap down another meadow here. Nice. Huge. He's still slugging hard, but I mean, yeah. Okay. Regen a second, 2.4 plus 16% counter. Might just put that on because it is, you know, gonna be probably healing us more than the extra vampirism's healing us. Alright, another blood grove, but that's okay. We don't really need that right now. We will do this. We're keeping an eye on the boss timer up here. I don't think we'll be wanting to try to fight him, personally. Lower max HP, more regen per second. That's alright. We're doing a lot of damage right now, over top of what... Nice. This is huge for us. Okay, we got a grove. So we'll put a grove here. Now, I want to try something that I'm not exactly sure of. If I get rid of that... Occasionally attacks the hero for 35 damage. And devours enemies that have 20% rather than 15. Occasional 35 damage. We'll see how that rocks. I just wanted to save us having to, you know, deal with a rat wolf, but we will see what that looks like. Okay, I mean, not terrible. Pure damage, an extra 9, plus some defense and counter. I think we'll take that. We want a better shield at this point. I mean, the counter is just nice. We ask and we receive. Oh, baby. We might even just slap that on too. Even though we do want that stable metal. Not as interested. Now we're definitely looking for better armor. Alright. So here's the thing here. We will slap down right here. Or maybe right here. Adding a vampire to our battle. And then, because we're full HP, and it's not a concern, we will add another cemetery right there. And we have the ability to Oblivion it if we need. We will actually just use our Oblivion now. I don't want to have to deal with those nerds. Nice. That's huge. Vampirism 8%, but we get a lot more pure damage, so it kind of pays off. And then we will do this. Oops, wrong way. Whatever. We can do Battlefield here. Don't have any harpies down. Kind of stop that from happening this time around. We could probably let some spawn. We might be, you know, kind of overflowing ourselves, but, you know, it's going to give us a lot more metamorphosis. Or noticeable change. And I mean, the skeletons are essentially no problem. Pure damage is nice, but... Alright. Another treasury. Then we will place a rock like so. If we get concerned about the Hungry Grove's damage, we could slap a Grove back there. I'm going to try something like this, just out of curiosity. Well, that might be a thing. Or we just completed a loop, one or the other. Yeah, we just did our loop. So I'm not sure if that actually has any effect or not. That's alright though. Alright, we got a Harpy on the battlefield now, which shouldn't be a problem. Dealing copious amounts of damage. We would like to continue to unlock those. Nice. Yeah, we are in essentially no trouble at all. We could put a Chrono Crystal there just to deal with that. Another Road Lantern could come like here. Because we don't want them turning into ghosts, this is the basic thing here. I mean, now that is definitely enticing, being that, you know, although we take a little bit more damage, we have like a bunch. Listen, you know, we're trying to reduce swearing in this lifetime. But we'll have a bunch of damage and more regen, which might counteract the effects of having less armor / defense. I'm intrigued by that just because of the extra damage, but we'll leave it be for now. Kind of holding off on placing these just because we don't have any Oblivions right now. So a thing to keep in mind is that the timer every time we're fighting does increase. So us kind of strolling around now, having more ahead of us makes it so more skeletons are spawning. That is the downside, right? 38 to 56 damage to all and regen per second. I mean, more damage, less damage to all. It's about the same. The only difference is we're swapping attack speed for regen, which I don't think we need. Now, pure damage, damage to all, and a high amount of attack speed. We're going to take that. Yeah, not interested. The additional attack speed is going to be big for us anyways. Okay. We're just looking for an Oblivion here. Another Road Lantern. Not really necessary to put it down anywhere. Making some books of memories. I don't know how much those come in handy. It's kind of a nice chill game, kind of, you know, play itself to a degree, obviously. Being an auto battler and such. We are absolutely chonking through enemies, though. I mean, it makes you wonder if we could actually take on the boss, for sure. And it's something we're going to have to think about if we keep placing things down. I think every time you loop, it does as well. Nice. Let's see what this is about. A bunch of damage. A lot less damage to all. Higher defense and vampirism. Not worth, I don't think. Just flat. Yeah, not interested. We'll see if this timer goes up as we go past our home. lot of evasion. I think we could even... Yeah, we're taking that. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. We are just going to slap stuff like this down, regardless of the repercussions. And then a road lantern, because it's going to give us a bunch. And then this and that. Alright. Then as we pass around our loop, we're going to... Okay. So nothing's happened. So I think we can do another loop. Not worth. And then we kind of just want to not place anything down. And probably dip. If we can. I'm really... We could probably fight the boss. It's just that you want to have more Oblivions because he does have... Let's see what we got here. Pure damage, more vampirism. Bunch more HP and damage to all. We'll take that. Here's what we'll do. We'll see what it looks like right before we get there, and if we're doing fair for HP, we'll definitely consider it. Nah. More vampirism for Lolis. I think we take that. We're gonna definitely take that. I think we can take him. That's the thought here. So I'm doing this, not really knowing if it's gonna work the way I think it is. So we'll see if he just erases all that. He does not. Alright. So the idea was there, as I knew from playing previously, that when he spawns Lich's Palace, and for every palace that he has, it increases the HP and damage by 5%, so we want to reduce that as much as possible. We add plus 15 pure damage, 6 defense. Nah, don't think it's worth. Basically the exact same thing right here, except it's a level higher. So then, we'll just place down as many groves as possible. I think these treasuries are what's spawning the gargoyles. Intriguing. Nice. So we got some spiders. They're nothing to write home about. Alright. What does he say? How is it possible? That's right, you didn't devour me like the rest of the world, haven't I? You really don't think so? What are you talking about? I'm standing right in front of you. I consumed all of your reality. Its every element now rests in a separate pocket dimension. Spaces, living beings, information, even memories. They shall remain there until entropy does its work, turning everything into a uniform static mass. Along with you, of course. You're insane. So what do we have here? I see. You found a way to interact with other pieces of your reality, organizing, combining, and merging them. But how? I don't see any exceptional talents or knowledge in you. You hardly even understand what's happening, right? I'll tell you what's happening. A pile of bones is butchering my world and thinks that it can get away with it. You're already doomed and you know it. Perhaps you're just the first in a series of systematic errors, a problem I must learn to solve. Let's not waste any time then. I don't think you're capable of feeling regret, but I'm about to change that. Alright. We'll see if we were right. 338 damage. Hot diggity. We are going to die. Well, that's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate indeed.